What's going on?
Hey, it's been a minute.
It has. You're looking
Been a little bit.
wonderful. How you
Thank you.
feeling?
I feel great. How do you feel?
I feel good. I
You
can't complain.
look like you feel beautiful.
I thank you. I feel beautiful. I
I'm
feel light and airy, and you look light and airy.
I'm di Thank you. I'm digging the hair. The color. I like the hair color.
I like
And the
you.
contrast between the pink and the like the I don't know, red, like
Yes,
orange red.
yes.
I
And I'm
love
looking at you. I love the blue tones and the flower tones. We're very similar with each other.
the colors.
Really quick.
The colors.
Very similar. So look,
Ooh.
we're like flower
Well,
children.
I do have the I got the 70s outfit on, but I got my high-waisted bo bell bottoms
I
on. So,
love it. I love it. I have
yeah,
bell bottoms on today too.
nearly.
Well, it's
Oh,
amazing. It's good
we're
to see
funky
you.
today.
Yeah, this frequency that we're on is just live and happening. And so today we are going to today's Funkisode, we are going to talk about one of the funkiest bands that came out of Dayton, Ohio.
Yes, yes, yes.
Do you know who we're going to be talking about?
Of course I do, but do they know?
You want to
So,
tell me?
well, there's a couple of things that I want to say about this band though, because came out in the 1970s, late 1970s. So, they're just one of the greatest, funkiest groups that I know. And I'm saying I know a lot of funky groups. So, um, they have one of my songs that is favorite. I don't know if I should say it.
Just go ahead and say who the band is.
Slave. We're going to talk
It
about
is
Slave today.
Slave. We are doing Slave today. I'm
Yes,
so
we are doing Slave
excited.
today. I just love Slave.
Oh my,
What's not to like about Slave? I mean, come on. So,
just
all right,
everything.
I know.
Listen,
So,
I'm just the bass lines, they just take
ah.
me. They just take me to another place.
Right, right. So, I mean, I'm going to go back to what you're wearing because, like I said, I love the pink. I love the outfit, bell bottoms, the hair, and this is the type of stuff that, back in the 70s, people were wearing the afros. And so I don't know if you can see my earrings though. They're Volkswagen Bugs.
Oh, that's cool.
The Beauty Bugs.
That's crazy. Well, you know what's so funny about that? The Volkswagen Bug have come back out.
They did. Have you seen the electric
They
ones?
have the wagons
Oh,
too.
the electric
Yeah.
VW bugs are like awesome. I saw one driving down the street the other day, and I'm like, "What is that?" And
I
it
want
had the
one.
classic look and everything, but it was
I want
new.
that vibe.
Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. So with that vibe, we're gonna talk about the dance, the worm. I don't know if you remember the worm. The worm.
Hey, hey.
Yes. Now there were two types of worms though. There was the break dancing time, and then there's the well, that wasn't the worm though.
That was
This
the
was this
that's
was the worm. Yeah.
yes.
I remember them doing that on Soul Train all the time. That was one of the major one the girls would do that move. That the worm like that. The other one was the flop. They called it the
Yeah.
flop,
One that they
right?
were on the floor,
Yeah,
yes.
that was more the
One
break
that
dancing. But
would
that
make my feet hurt.
no, but that came out that worm came out like really like early time frame, but it was kind of made popular not until like the pop and locking phase started coming out in the late 70s, early 80s. But the worm was that was
Yeah.
the dance.
The worm, remember, was sexy.
It was sexy.
Very sexy.
It was sexy. Yeah. I mean,
Hey,
yeah.
hey.
But I do have a fun fact. Well, not
Mhm.
necessarily a fun fact, but more of like a if you can guess this is from Slave, right? Because we're talking about Slave today.
Okay.
What do you think their number one funk song was?
Oh, wow. Wow. That's interesting.
There,
So,
we actually had a step to it. Do you remember the step that came out with the song?
Okay, so you're gonna have to clue me in because I have so many songs. So you're gonna have to share with me the song that had the step to it.
We used to do it. We used to do the do it. I mean, every time the song comes on, it comes back to my head, but they just don't do it anymore. So because it was, just think about the name of the song, and then you'll know.
Oh, so was it Slide?
Yes! Ding 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 ding
Okay,
ding ding
that
ding.
was, oh my God, that was my song.
I
Like,
know.
listen, 1977.
You remember that?
19, okay, 1977. Here's the thing. I was 13 years old.
There's no way. How could that possibly be when we don't look like we are our age? So it can't be.
Oh,
So
I'm not.
we weren't even born yet. We weren't born yet. That's all I have to say. But how can we talk about this music if we don't know about it, right?
Exactly.
So
Exactly. And we were doing the moves.
I know we were
We
doing
were
it.
we were trying to be older than we really were.
Were we though? I
But
don't know why, because now it's like, hey, it's a privilege to be our age. But back then, we were trying to bring like our older brothers and sisters. I mean,
I
come
think
on
and
now.
we had a bunch of them too.
Yeah, I had a bunch of them.
Older sister.
Yeah, I had a whole bunch of older brothers and sisters. I mean, and you had quite a few too.
I did. I did.
So, you know, but so we're gonna go ahead and dive deep into who is funkin' now, which is Slave. Do you want to give some highlights of, who's who, or the main characters? And then, of course, there's some extra information that we like to share about the group and what other group they were in. They helped promote.
Well, you know what? That's the collaborations with these band members
Hmm.
are incredible. They're like far and wide. And it's weird that sometimes you can hear their sound within another group.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And go ahead. Yeah,
Yeah, so you
exactly.
can hear their sound and you fall in love with them because they're similar, right?
Hmm.
Resonate
Hmm.
with you. So I just remember Slave and Aura were like my favorite groups. Like I knew the bass lines. I'm like the bass
It
line.
was right. And it made sense. All of a sudden I'm going, okay, yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
I remember the bass lines. Listen,
Yeah.
Mark Adams on that bass guitar.
S-
Mark,
Killer. If you remember his actual like name, that nickname they gave him, just plop it in the chat because I would like to know if you guys remember. I can't think of it at the top of my head right now, but it was, yeah, he was iconic.
you know what's amazing about this? Even though we're talking about it,
Hmm.
and how iconic he is ranked like number six
Of all,
of all bass players, all
yes.
time bass players.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah. And we lost him way too young too. Way too young.
And there's yes, we lost him way too young, and there is so many other iconic bass players that are out there.
Oh my gosh.
And then I see his son, Mark Eckridge, which is the son of Slave, has followed in his dad's footsteps.
Yeah, we had the privilege of meeting him back in Birmingham 2 years ago, and it was like, and it was so great to have them back out there again. It was an amazing. I'm like, it's kind of like you know surreal moment because I'm like, this is Slave, this is
Yeah,
Slave, this is the
yeah,
music. He's
yeah.
continuing with the funk. He is
Yeah,
the
and Mr.
son of
Abrams
funk.
also is a really nice man with the son of slaves.
I know, I know. I know, but luckily, you can follow them. They have concerts coming out in October.
Oh
So
wow.
if I think I have it right here. It's monsterbase5@gmail.com if you like to know where they're going to be in the month of October. So they're out there and they're concerting, they're gigging. So you got to go see them.
They're
You have
amazing.
to go see them. Yeah,
They're
you
amazing. They
have.
be thumping.
Yeah, I've, I know, right? I gotta make sure I don't have any lint in
Can't
mine.
help it.
I gotta make
I
sure.
can't myself.
I know, right? Right? I love it. I love it. Yeah, so I'm excited because, like you said, we had a chance to see them and then meet Mark Ackridge, and you know, also that some people didn't know, it's like when Steve Arrington got with the band, he was a drummer, he actually brought Starlina Young into the group. And so that's where you start to see the band start to change a little bit. The music starts to change into a little bit more of a an R&B and less funk, but you still had the funk bass sound, which was, kind of catapulted them into more of the, not this is funk, but it got more of the top 10 hits, like
Right.
with
They
just
got
a
more
touch of
radio
love.
play.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That was
Yeah.
a big difference of going from AM radio to FM radio.
Right.
Exactly what
They
happened.
were being played, I remember on oh gosh. Um Walking down the street. Watching ladies to go by watching. I mean, that song right there was played so much. Every time we turned the radio on, it was being played all the time.
I was trying to learn how to strut
I know.
because I wanted people to see me walking down the street.
Right, exactly. I mean, the lyrics on that right now, the lyrics is like you wanted to be one of the girls they were talking about.
Yep.
And I didn't have much of hips or nothing back then, so it was like I was trying to strut.
To me, I thought I was fine anyway, so it didn't matter. I was 13 years old. I'm like, she cute. She cute.
You know what? We was all cute.
I think so.
We know it. We know it. Do you have like what is was just a touch of love your favorite?
I had a lot of favorites, like the iconic voice of Steve Arrington has set
It
like
did. It did. Yeah.
he just had an amazing voice. I like Wait for Me.
Mm. Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, and like
Yeah.
you never ever hear a man really say asking a woman that
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
I know.
So it kind of touches my heart because I think it's kind of like a funky love song, but with with an up tempo beat, but
Hmm.
still kind of like a love song, like you're
Yeah.
here to wait for you. It's not
Yeah. I know. I see. You're absolutely right. Well, Slide was the like iconic song. That was the number one. Just a Touch of Love, obviously, that was like because that's when the female voice came into the band, right? And it was like, that's Slave? You didn't know it was Slave.
yeah. Charlize
Um,
did that iconic voice too that you would
right,
always remember.
right. Yeah, Volcanic Rupture was the other one. I mean, Volcano Rupture, sorry, and Stellar Funk was the other one that was major, major. Now, do you remember the the album cover?
Oh, okay. So I remember the one with the Rock Man, right? That's the one that sticks out to me. And I forget what the name of that album was, but what is it?
It
It's
was
like
it. It's
like a orb
Stone Jam.
man with the orb in the hand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Stone Man, you like Rock Man. It's the Stone Man, right? It's holding it. Just Freak was another one. Snapshot. I have Stone Jam, Sizzling Hot, Shine, and Baby Sinister. So those were the top 10 ones. But there were so many more, songs that, I mean, we know that Steve Arrington did break off and did his own stuff, but I still associated him with Slave. I just couldn't couldn't do the I couldn't just couldn't.
It was that voice.
Yeah, it was a voice. It definitely was a voice. I mean,
I saw him about a year or so ago in Houston. Mhm.
yes, I did. I saw him in Houston at the City Arena, the rotating stage.
Mhm.
And I mean, he was phenomenal. It was very nice to hear those songs. It was right after they started opening up everything after COVID. So it was like one of the first few, concerts that I had seen. And of course, I mean, See, very
Yeah,
deep.
but his voice had not changed
No,
all
no.
of those years.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you can hear the age in people's voice.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't hear it in his voice.
Yeah, no, no,
Yeah, he
no.
was well he well maintained his
Hmm.
voice.
Yeah.
So
And he had a great band that backed him up too, right? And it was really, really interesting because I'm like, you know, I'm thinking that the slave is still together. You know, like I said, I'm not disassociating them. They're one and the same. So when I'm like, okay, where's the real band? You know, where's the slave
that's
band?
tough though
I
when you have a
know, I
slave
know, I
over here
know.
and you wish they could just put those
Poof.
things aside and come back together and
Yeah.
make and perform great music for the fans that just love them.
Yeah. I mean, I think that as far as, Dayton was already on the charts anyways. Dayton, it was already, but it was so many funk bands coming out of Dayton. It was just crazy. And I mean, for a minute there, I'm like, I want to be from Dayton.
I know, we could talk about Dayton, Ohio for a lot of
Yeah,
bands, and
yeah.
we're gonna get to them, but it's funny that uh the chosen band is Slave only because their songs have been sampled so much.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
you have one of the best rappers on his Gin and Juice album who sampled one of Slave's songs. Do you know who it is?
Yes, I do.
Who is it?
It's Snoop Dogg.
Absolutely. But you have so many other people that sample them, and
Hmm.
I think this is how they are earning their flowers, right? They didn't
Yeah.
earn their flowers back then, but they're earning them flowers because when you copy someone, that is the best flattery, right?
Yeah, that's best form flounder. You're
Right?
absolutely right. Yeah.
So today, Funk Around and Find Out is giving Slave their flowers.
Exactly. Exactly. And what's so interesting? It's like when the younger people sample their songs. The first thing I do is I go back and I buy the album, the original, because nothing is like it. So it does actually help produce, some of, give them more money because people are buying their stuff. So, yeah, you just want to go back. You just want to go back to the original. And it's really difficult because it's like, yeah, no, 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 you did a really good job, but nothing beats the original. Nothing.
You know what I'd like to do? I think I'm going to reach out to Mark Eckridge, which is the son of Slave, and let's see if we can get him on the program. How many people want to hear from
I
Mark?
know, right?
I know,
Exactly.
right? He talks
Exactly.
just like his
He
daddy.
does. He does.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and to see them, the enthusiasm, it's kind of like, he can see him working his magic, right?
And the
And
influence. My
right.
God.
There
How
you
many
go.
kids with the fathers are out there that made just music that
Hmm.
moved everybody
Yeah.
across the world
Yeah.
and then did not pick up the trades or the
Yeah.
talents that their parents had.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like
Yeah. It's
keep that lineage going, right? And
yeah.
there's a lot of them out there.
Yeah.
So I hope that we'll be able to do some sons of, daughters of
Hmm.
uh,
Hmm.
those people who are keeping funk in their parents' lineage and legacy.
Legacy, yes, that's going to be awesome. So we are getting close to the end of our podcast here, and so I just totally forgot, to say, you know, I'm Funkarella.
I'm Penny
If not even
Tuesday.
I know you're Penny Two
Y'all know
Cents.
who we are.
That's true. They should know who we are by now. But yes, it's going to be great. So, Slave. I
Like,
mean, you can't beat it. You can't beat Slave. I mean, the Mark Ackridge, he is bringing back that sound. He has his own way of bringing slave song sound out. So, yes, as far as the comparison, we know the difference between, Mark and his son, Mark, but you can see that his passion is there, and he's kind of like being kind of, what do you call that? His father's coming through.
you know
So,
what? Absolutely. And I'll tell you, Tanya, I'm s- I didn't get to meet Mark Adams, but I did get to meet his son. And I feel like through his son, I was able to meet him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I still feel very grateful and blessed.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. For them to continue with this music that we've been,
Mhm.
wanting for them to come back. They kept saying, bring it back, and you can't have the R&B without the funk coming first,
That's
right?
right.
So, yeah, we're trying to keep that funk alive. We're trying to do that here on Funk Around and Find Out. Really follow us, like us, subscribe, and just tell everybody about what we're trying to do here and getting this out there because we're trying to get these bands, these funk bands out there and so that you guys can enjoy them. We're
Yes,
missing that music. I mean, you keep hearing it.
absolutely.
You keep hearing it.
Absolutely. If there's anything that you would like us to talk about or a subject matter,
Yes.
just ping us and put it in the comments and we'll talk about it. And if there is somebody you'd like to see interviewed on the channel, also
Yeah.
on there. We'll do our darndest.
Yeah. Yeah,
If
we
it,
got a couple interviews lined up, so hopefully we'll be able to get them out here and a lot of the funk legends that we're going to be having on this podcast. So I can't wait. I can't wait. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Yes.
on this funk frequency.
On this funk frequency. Yes. Groovy, show you right. All that good stuff is going to be happening here on
Yeah,
Funk Around and Find Out. I'm Funkarella.
I am Penny Two Cents, and thank you for joining us.
Peace. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.